Heart failure is a condition in which heart does not meet the requirements of the body and the pumping action is less than required. Heartburn means pain in the esophagus usually caused by gastroesophageal reflux. Hepatic encephalopathy involves hepatic coma, liver damage characterized by variable degrees of consciousness. Hepatitis means inflammatory disorder of the liver. Hyperbilirubinemia means increased amounts of bilirubin in the blood. Hyperglycemia means high blood glucose level. Hyperhidrosis means increased perspiration. Hyperkalemia means increased plasma potassium level. Hyperlipidemia is a condition in which there is an increased plasma lipid levels. Hypernatremia means increased plasma sodium level. Hyperprolactinemia means increased amounts of prolactin in blood. Hypertension means increased blood pressure. Hyperthyroidism is a condition in which there is an increased activity of the thyroid gland. Hypertriglyceridemia means accumulation of fat as chylomicrons in the blood. Hypoglycemia means low blood glucose level. Hypokalemia means low plasma potassium level. Hyponatremia means low plasma sodium level. Hypotension means low blood pressure. Hypothyroidism means decreased activity of the thyroid gland. Iron deficiency anemia is an anemia caused by iron deficiency. Ischemic heart disease is a condition in which there is diminished oxygen supply in the myocardial tissue cells. Jaundice means yellow discoloration of the skin, eyes, and mucous membranes. Junctional tachycardia means cardiac rhythm that originates from the nodal His region. Kernicterus is an accumulation of bilirubin in the central nervous system tissues that occurs as a result of hyperbilirubinemia. Labyrinthitis means inflammation of the inner ear leading to vertigo. Laryngitis is inflammation of the larynx. Left ventricular failure means heart failure where the left ventricle is failing to pump forcefully enough to meet the requirements of the body. Legionnaires disease is an infection caused by Legionella species leading to pneumonia. Leptospirosis is an infection caused by spirochetes that is transmitted through urine of animals, especially rats and dogs. Livid striae means scar with bluish discoloration. Male pattern baldness means baldness where hair loss occurs at the front. Mania is a psychiatric disorder characterized by agitation and elevated moods. Measles is an acute viral infection of the respiratory tract and characterized by a maculopapular cutaneous rash. Melena means digested blood in stools, indicating bleeding from the upper gastrointestinal tract. Meniere's disease is a condition of the inner ear characterized by episodes of vertigo. Meningococcal meningitis is an infection of the meninges caused by Neisseria meningitis. Menorrhagia means excessive loss of blood during menstruation. Metabolic acidosis means acidic pH in the body fluids. Meiosis means decrease in pupil size. Meiotics are the agents that bring about meiosis. Motion sickness is a condition characterized by nausea, vomiting, vertigo caused by movement. Mucositis means inflammation of mucous membranes. Mumps is an infection of the parotid glands caused by paramyxovirus. Myalgia means muscle pain. Myasthenia gravis is a condition presenting with chronic fatigue and muscle weakness. Mycosis means infective condition caused by fungi. Mydriasis means dilation of the pupil. Myeloid leukemia is a malignant neoplasm of blood-forming tissues. Myelosuppression is a suppression of the production of blood cells and platelets in the bone marrow. Myocardial infarction means necrosis of cardiac muscle. Myopathy is a condition characterized by muscle weakness and wasting. Napkin dermatitis is the inflammation of the skin in the napkin area. Nasal polyps means nasal mucosa that projects into the nasal cavity. Necrosis means tissue death. Nephrotic syndrome is a renal condition characterized by proteinuria, hypoalbuminemia, and edema. Neural tube defects is a group of congenital malformations of the skull and spinal column commonly occurring because of the failure of the neural tube to close during pregnancy. Neuropathy means inflammation or deterioration of the peripheral nerves. Neutropenia means a reduction in the number of neutrophils. Nocturnal enuresis means involuntary urination at night during sleep. Obsessive compulsive disorder is an anxiety disorder characterized by repeated thoughts and feelings of obsessions or compulsions. Edema is the accumulation of fluid in interstitial spaces. Esophagitis means inflammation of the mucosa lining the esophagus. Onychomycosis means fungal infection of the nails. Osmotic diuresis is the diuresis caused by occurrence of substances in the kidney such as glucose and urea that will change osmosis in the kidney. Osteoporosis means loss of bone density. Pancytopenia is a drastic reduction in white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets. Panic disorder is an anxiety attack presenting with panic. Paresthesia means numbness and tingling sensation. Paralytic ileus means decrease or absence of intestinal peristalsis. Parkinson's disease is a progressive, degenerative neurological disease characterized by tremors and muscle rigidity. Paroxysmal atrial fibrillation means a paroxysmal abnormal contraction of the atria. Pemphigus means it's a condition affecting skin and mucous membranes characterized by formation of bullae. Peptic ulcer means loss of mucous membrane from areas in the gastrointestinal tract that are exposed to gastric juices. Pericoronitis is the inflammation of gum tissue around the crown of a tooth, usually the third molar. Petaceia means it's a hemorrhage occurring in the dermal or submucosal layers which led to tiny purple or red spots appearing on the skin. Pharyngitis is the inflammation or infection of the pharynx.